Welcome back, guys. We just had a little intermission. Welcome back. How do we feel, man? You know, y'all eating up all the damn food.
Yo, those pickles are sweet. Those are sweet pickles?
Yes.
Those are good. It threw my
I'm definitely gonna
tongue sensitivity off.
I'm gonna leave a link below for the catering, the beautiful catering that we got going on. And we're back. We were talking about just the difficulties in the business and stuff.
And then I asked you questions.
And you asked me some questions. I had some questions for you guys too.
I don't answer questions.
Okay, well, that's gonna be on you.
Question we need
We ended off with you, right?
Yep.
What was the last thing I asked you?
We were about to talk about
Because I'm high.
The song y'all doing.
The song. Oh, well. First of all, I would definitely love to do a record with you. I think we would sound great on it, dynamically, of course. Yes. I think it was more so.
Yeah, we were about to get deep into it.
Yes, we were. Now I remember. Okay.
Is this single?
So this is the
individual?
this is the what?
This is the individual?
Is what? Are you asking him his status? He's asking you your status.
No, I think. Now she's about to write that time down. Like, yeah, I don't know why he said this. 4 minutes.
He's like, girl, don't listen to that. No. Okay. So I was saying, on a serious note, right? Mm-hmm. Sometimes when people they're chasing something, they could feel like they run into a lot of brick walls. So my last question was that I left us with was, when was a time that you felt, and this is for everybody in the room, when you felt like, man, you know what, this is not working, this is not it, you know?
Every day.
Every day.
It's like we wake up and you have something you want to wake up for, you
right?
know?
Like a purpose.
Exactly. And for me, that's that. And I've had already, like, you get haters out there. People be like, because, to me, like you said before, or it was you, y'all just DJ and shit, right? Yeah, like you told you about your son and stuff.
What
like,
happened?
For me, like that, like I used to like wake up, like I'll post it. I'll be like, yeah, I'm grinding this right now,
Right.
And like that was my purpose, and every day, like sometimes like you wake up and stuff. I'll obviously like release some music, and for days it would just go up, and obviously you wait for that to keep going, but sometimes they just slow down a bit, but you still get some support out there,
Okay.
But I don't know, it's just like you really gotta.
So it seems like
really
it's a constant battle. Like every time you run into something, it's like, damn, like, okay.
Yeah, you gotta really want it.
What about you, DJ Gabby? What was a time that you felt like, man, this shit it's not worth it?
Well, there's a lot of factors that go into that decision.
Right.
There's a lot of factors that go into it, but the first time I felt that way was a long, long time ago. I would say probably like 2 or 3 years into starting a DJ. I invested my income tax. I told you I used to borrow equipment. So one day I gave him all his stuff back. I spent my income tax on all new equipment, and I was going for it. But at some point I wasn't DJing. No one was booking me. The equipment was just sitting there.
It was kind of slow. It was looking slow.
So I was like, man, the hell with this,
Right.
And I actually, with my brother, took my equipment to the pawn shop. But the equipment was so new, and DJing wasn't that popular. Back then, the pawn shops didn't even know what it was. And they were like, no, we don't buy this stuff. So I had to carry my equipment back home because they wouldn't buy it from me.
Damn.
And literally, like, months after that, I was just starting to get booked. And then, that was the first time I was ready to
That's
just
a whole
call it
sign,
quits.
bro.
But the most recent time is actually, believe it or not, is now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going through some personal things, single life, family stuff. So I kind of want to settle down at some point. And this nightlife shit is crazy. It's nonstop, long hours.
Which leads me back to that thing. Like, what if that one person that believes in you like that happens to be your partner? Because then it's like, then they would understand the nightlife,
Yeah. So lately, my experiences have been the opposite. The females that gave me the time of the day didn't click with my DJing nightlife. It was always a competition of time. I spent time here, I spent time over there.
And let me just stop you right there. To the ladies out there that think that they want a man that is in the entertainment industry, while we appreciate the love, you need to understand that comes with some sleepless nights. That comes with some unwanted fans. That comes, and that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
So, kind of like the girl that wants to date a basketball player.
Yeah.
This is $100 million man who has to take flights, wake up early, not eat. A lot of y'all bitches just drink Hennessy and eat chicken. We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So, I think the misconception with having a partner that understands what you do is the reality of it. Yeah. Without you wanting to, that drunk girl's gonna come up and try to whisper in your ear, "Can you play this?" It happens, but that's what you signed up for.
Yeah, so that's why I say this is the most recent, because I'm like I said earlier when we were before this, this is my year where I'm giving it, my 100%, and either I'm a
How's that been doing that?
Honestly, it's been really, really crazy. It's been nonstop, super busy, and it's looking like I ain't stopping no time soon. But it's the summer ain't even breaking yet, so. But I don't think I'm gonna stop, but I'll definitely probably slow down. You know what I mean? Just like.
Well, it's a good thing you got your son involved, because those days where you can't, he got you.
He's just young.
Exactly.
So. But that's my team too. But the team I have, they, I throw them a lot of work. So at some point I'll fall back. But right now, this year, I'm going 100%.
Shout out to that. Clap that up. What about you, man? When was the time that you felt? Because I know you get in the ring, you getting punched in the head all the time. You know what I mean? You waking up, you got to run 10 miles a day.
I run 12 miles. But
12 miles, okay.
Yeah, I run 12 miles, yeah.
So have you ever gotten to a point with your training where you're like, I just don't got any more fight left in me?
There's days where I'm like, why the fuck am I doing this? Like, I mean, for real though, like, why the fuck am I doing this? Like, what is the purpose of me doing this? And then I just look back. Oh, okay, I'm doing this for my kids. I'm doing this for the, my new girlfriend. I'm doing it for him. I'm doing it for my legacy. I'm trying to build a name, trying to build an empire right now. And all these things around me that's motivating me to keep pushing and keep fighting. And it does get tiring. It does get tiring. But you know what? It's part of life, and you have to do what you have to do. So.
Okay, that's beautiful. All right, I like that. And look, the reason we clap it up is because a lot of us that work in the entertainment industry, when we get somewhere, everyone's looking at you stone-faced. We show love freely, which is why we clap it up on this show. So the viewers out there, if it's annoying, skip 10 seconds whenever you see this. You know what I mean? But we're always going to give everybody their flowers. And what about you, my boy? The Beyonce of the show, the main event. When was a time that you felt like, you know what, that belt that you're holding right there wasn't worth it?
Damn. There was a lot of nights where, I couldn't sleep. It was just like, it was hard. Training, like, okay, what's all this training for? Like, what am I doing?
Right.
Like, what if I get knocked out the first round? And it's through every fighter's mind, in belt or not. It's just like, what if I get knocked out first round? And now my family has to see it. Now my brother has to see it. Then how do I come back from that?
So speaking of your brother, when you're thinking this, do you ever look at him and share that sentiment, or do you keep it held in and like?
So we do sometimes like when I'm in the middle of a fight and I'm in the middle of the ring, or I'm even in my corner, I look at him and I'm just like, what we know is like, it's a fight. Or I look at him, I'm like, yeah, I'm taking this belt home. Like that second event we did for the belt. I looked at my brother. I'm like, this is too easy. Like, this guy's not even training. I'm overthinking.
He actually misread you.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yeah,
was that the fight with homeboy from Cali?
No.
Because he misread you too.
He misread me a lot.
And you mopped him with that.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people underestimate.
Yeah.
But I can't talk. You know what I mean?
Listen.
But like, no, I feel like a lot of people they think I'm underrated, and they feel like, oh, he's skinny. He doesn't know how to fight. Yes, I do. This belt proves it. So anyone that's in my way, I don't care.
Okay. To take it a little deeper, right? You do openly claim who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Openly, I'm saying my boy Justin, known him for years. He's gay. That's who he is. And I think a lot of people sleep on you because you're gay and think that, you know what I'm saying? Because I've seen with my own eyes The boy got some hands. The boy got some hands, so I got to give you that.
I do have hands. Yeah,
but he got hands. I got to give him that. He got hands. Anytime it's Justin versus anybody, I always got my money on Justin. Now, if it's ever you versus your brother,
you still have your money on me.
I don't know.
And you still have your money on me.
Here's what I'll say about you, and this is just me outside looking in. I feel like you fight with your willpower, and you are a technical fighter. Like, you fight smart on paper. You fight. Oh, you don't think I could do this? Watch this. And you're more like, here's how I'm gonna do this. So I feel like you're technical, and you're like, and when they doubt you, it gives you more fuel, and you just prove everybody wrong.
To like, not to sound like, humble-ish over here or shit, but like, I would give it to him just because he's up. Wait.
We can't do that. See, you should have hooked off on him. You should have hooked off on him right there.
Humble. Like, no. You did teach me. I trained you, yes, but
really,
I trained him.
I didn't know that.
See,
I did not know that.
My brother really wasn't on board with the whole fighting thing.
I would have never guessed that.
I don't know what was going through his head. I can't speak for him. Maybe he'll tell you the side of the story.
He was in love.
It wasn't that.
What was it?
I don't know what the thing was, but like having a brother in the ring and sharing a moment. Right? Boxing got us closer. I say during COVID and everything that happened, me and him were splitting. Like, we weren't close as we were now. Sharing these moments in the ring and sharing these moments outside the ring. We weren't close. Yeah, we were brothers. We were cool, but like, we never trained. We never did any brother bonding.
So at what point did he get involved?
It was 3 months into my training. I was like, bro, listen, this is going to take us far. Boxing is a way of us, like your music, how y'all speak. Boxing is the way we speak. And yes, you felt that, right? Yeah, right.
I like that.
That shit came out. That shit came out clean.
I like
Clip
that.
Clip it.
All right.
Clip it.
No, okay.
Nah, but like, for real though, like, y'all speak through music, we speak through fighting.
Okay.
And there's a lot of times where I just, feel like not a lot of people, like you said, a lot of people underestimate. I can never say this word.
That word, kicking his ass.
Underestimate me, okay?
Well, I like that.
But like,
that's good.
For real though, anyone that doubts me, anyone that comes in my way is trying to take food from my table, trying to take this boat from me, and they can't do it. Mind you, the guy that's fighting me, good luck, because...
Oh, shit!
Because you don't know what loss is. I lost everything. I lost a house. I lost a home. I lost family. I lost everyone around me. You don't know what loss is. So when you come in that ring and you think it's fun and games, it's not. Because when I'm in that ring, you're going to get knocked out. 100%. It's not me.
Come on. It's not. Clap that up. I need energy for that. I like that.
It's not me trash talking. It's not me.
You just speaking the truth.
It's not me being cocky. It's called confidence. And I've been in this sport way too long. You can think you're working harder than me. You're not. You're not. Because those nights where you're thinking, oh yeah, I got this, you don't. I'm sorry, but you don't. Because I'm working way harder than you.
Do you hear this timestamp? Timestamp guy, you hear
Bosco knows. Bosco's been with me through day one. He knows when I'm serious.
Yeah.
He knows.
For sure. I can tell
Especially when anyone that says, oh, you're not going to win this. Oh, you know what, Justin, just give up. Give up is not in my blood. I'm sorry. It's not in our blood. We Boricuas, we don't quit. That's that Puerto Rican blood. We don't quit. Right? She feeling it too because she knows. It's that vibe.
Well, hold on. We turning up right now. Let's cool it down.
I'm sorry, but when I'm in my mode, I'm in my mode.
Listen, I gotta get to the questions. I got some questions for DJ Gabby.
Let me say one more thing.
And another thing.
JM. When we say make it happen, we make it happen. When we say level up, we mean level up. Wherever you at right now, look around and you say, is this how I want to live? Is this where I want to be at?
Facts.
Let's level up Let's level up. Let's
levels to this shit.
Instead of like, oh yeah, I'm happy while I'm in the basement. I'm happy. No, you're not. Level up.
Start it in the basement, take it to the penthouse,
stop
baby.
being lazy.
For
Do
sure.
what you gotta do.
For sure.
And take care of your future generation.
For sure.
That's it. Bye.
That's a clip. That's a clip right there. Whoa, DJ Gabby, man. That's on you. I mean, listen, I got some questions. We're going to start with you, then we're going to go to you, right? So, the way we're going to do this is going to be a rapid question round where I ask you guys a question and you guys answer it as you can. It's going to be 8 regular ones and 8 silly ones, but we'll start with the regular ones first. You had your hand up. What do you want?
I'm slow. You can't say rapid. I'm slow.
Okay.
Take me like a minute or two. I get a lot of headshots.
So, DJ Gabby,
Yes, sir.
question for you. Who are your DJ inspirations or idols, and how did they influence you to have the mindset you have for what you do?
Okay. So, when I started DJing, I was a big fan of some radio DJs. Obviously, Fun Flex, DJ Clue, Alex Sensation, the Spanish Tip. But as I got into the game and I really learned the business and
The mic went out. Yeah, it was on, but then you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There you go.
All right. So, as I started DJing and learned the fundamentals and the actual true culture of DJing, I have a lot more respect for local DJs than professional DJs because that's really, where you learn. And I would have to give my flowers to definitely DJ Prime.
Shout out to DJ Prime.
That's my guy. Me and him go back a bunch of years, and he did a lot for me. And I will always, remind him. We actually got a festival, a hip hop festival with DJing on May 11th. DJ Dulio, he's throwing this big festival in New Haven. You all are welcome to come. And I'm actually, it's all hip hop. It's dope. They're gonna leave the Latin side of hip hop for me. Because there's gonna be a bunch of DJs there. DJ Billy Bush, White Flash, Dulio, a whole bunch. It's like almost 20 DJs gonna be there.
Nice.
And it's from I think 2 p.m. to 10, something like that.
Y'all hear that? Where's it gonna be at? What's the address? Let them know.
At the brewery. It's at
At the brewery. We'll plug it in after for you guys. We'll plug it in after.
We'll post a flyer on this.
For sure.
But on top of that, it's my birthday party that day.
Oh.
So if y'all come to the festival, y'all welcome to come to my birthday party.
Ladies!
So that's gonna be a crazy night. But back to my influences. DJ Prime for sure. And honestly, that's the only name I could really.
Well, listen, shout out to
influenced
DJ
me.
Prime, man.
Like, it's one of my guys, DJ Kano. He once broke it down to me. He was like, "Yo, man, ever since I knew you was a DJ. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not DJing because I saw a DJ. It came natural to me. And the story I'll tell you real quick is how I know I was born for this was back in the day when I was probably like 7, 6 years old, whatever. I don't even know how old I was. But I was in the car with my mom, my sisters, and, playing. They got the radio on. And I used to always pick up the next song coming up because the DJ will be blending it in. And if you don't got the ear for it, you don't know it's coming unless it's already there.
Yeah.
And I used to always call all the songs out before they came because I heard them coming in.
And that has to do with tempo and everything too. BPM is important.
Now that I'm actually DJing, that's when I realized like I always had an ear for it because even when I was little, I was always listening. So
Facts.
I mean, my bad if I missed a DJ that helped me out, but as far as influence wise, I always looked up to DJ Prime, and I got mad respect for him. I can't really say about anybody else.
Well, shout out to DJ Prime. You know what I'm saying? You definitely influenced a GOAT right here, a gem to inspire more people to come. His son's already on the board, so shout out to DJ Prime, man. There we go. What about you, my boy? Who is your idol or inspiration? And why and how have they influenced you to be who you are now with what you're trying to do?
So, my inspirations, unfortunately, have all passed away.
Okay.
Especially when they died, they had an impact on me. XXX, Temptation, and Juice WRLD, Lil Peep. Like that's what really when they all passed away one by one. I was like, dang. It was like, yo, like that hit. Like I felt like pain because of that,
What did you learn from them before they passed?
Well, how to express, of course, like showing emotions and trying to be better. It's just Yeah, nah, they definitely inspired me a lot. You'll see later when we do some.
For sure. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, guys. What boxer inspired you guys, or would you guys consider are your idols, and how have they influenced your training style for today?
Me and DJ Gary just had a conversation about this too. It's funny. So, Oscar De La Hoya, one of the greatest boxers in my opinion.
Oscar.
Yeah. Him, Tank Davis, and then Ryan Garcia. Those fighting styles very influenced me to like, oh yeah, I could do it this way, but I could do it my way too, because it's so flexible. And
those guys are fairly, younger than compared to a lot of other boxers that people may have named.
What's his name? Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson.
Right. A lot of people go to that
Jones
generation.
Jr.,
Yeah.
Those people like that. But a lot of when I was growing up, those are the fighters that I saw that was like, yo, these are like I could work with this.
Yes.
Like I could do this, but I could do it my way.
For sure.
Very flexible.
What about you?
Floyd Mayweather.
Facts.
The guy 50-0.
Ooh.
But yeah, so I'm trying to beat his record in a way, so that's my goal. But yeah, I looked up to him.
How many are you right now?
I'm at 4. Well, 3.
3-0?
Yeah.
He's manifesting.
3-0. Manifesting that. Listen,
I'm manifesting
you got 47 left, my boy.
Yeah, I got 47 in me.
I like that. Okay.
But no, I'll say Floyd Mayweather because a lot of people think it's just speed and power, but you have to look at it. And I see all his fights since like 1996. It's all defensive and when to shoot. So it's just like how you said. Oh, you think I'm like more mechanic and all.
Yeah, I feel like you break the fight down.
I do.
And with you, while you do break the fight down, I feel like your second win comes from that doubt people show you.
So like I would read my opponent for second, third round. If it does take to the third round, I read him first, and then once I know what he's doing, then I'm down. Then
Facts.
I know his fighting style.
Matthew, break him down.
Okay. Well, to answer that question for me, my inspiration, like my favorite artist is Party Next Door. That's my guy. I'm an R&B ass nigga. You feel me? I could rap circles around beats. Rapping came easy to me because I was a writer first. I used to write short stories, poems, and stuff like that. And obviously, before I figured out how to sound good singing, rapping was just easier. So when I discovered melody, I figured out that was my thing. So Party Next Door is my favorite artist. And how he inspired me was just to be different. Like, I know a lot of R&B is one way, where it's love, the girl that got away. But my R&B is a little darker. And still, even if it's a slow tempo, it still hits hard. You know what I mean? Because it's like it's something for the fellas, because we had the Boys to Men and stuff like that already. I'm more like Mike Tyson if he could sing. you know what I'm saying? Like my R&B is hard, like Peacemaker, the intro, super slow, but it hits hard. You feel me? And that's just like, I like to be different. I literally take time to make sure that my cadences are different. So that would be my way to answer that same question. There we go. So another part of the question I had was, I want you guys to tell me a really intense time that you had with a gig that went well. Like maybe it could have been, in your case, you were somewhere where the sound system was trash, but everyone had fun. In your case, it could have been you forgot your lyrics while performing, but you freestyled the rest. And in your case, it could have been the fighter you were fighting just underestimated you, and you ended up getting the upper hand. So who wants to go first? An intense moment that you overcame in the field.
Well, I haven't even really performed yet. I told you I did go on stage and perform, but it was like for school type. But it was my music.
So how was the school performance? Like, was the sound how you wanted it? Everything was.
Obviously, the sound was garbage.
So how do you navigate that?
Well, obviously it was too loud. So like some of them didn't even understand. But like I got people like mad hype. Like they all was like fuck me,
So at the end of the day, it worked out.
Yeah, it worked out. But like obviously the sound could have been way better, but it happened.
As an artist, that's something you're gonna run into. Like me, I have a contract signed with my manager. I don't touch a stage. I don't pay to perform, so I'll never do one of those. Oh, if you pay this, you can perform. No, I don't do that. and I always vet the venue first. If I can't bring my own performance mic, if I don't like what y'all have, I'm not going on stage. And I'll go and I'll rent the Sennheiser. I'll go and rent whatever I need because at the end of the day, it's worth it. Because I bring my Apollo with me so I can hook up my effects. I got reverb, I got delay, I got auto-tune, all of that
You even
live.
bring your monitors.
You remember?
Yeah.
So you see, it ain't no cap. Like, I want to make sure. I was Travis Scott in that motherfucking ring, boy.
You was from the mobile
I brought
studio.
everything because the hardest part about getting someone who does not know who the hell you are to be invested is that first 15 seconds they lay eyes on you. Who is this guy with all this shit he's hooking up before he goes on stage? You want that. Because everyone else came and they rapped over their MP3. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
The only vocal you're going to hear is me. With some backgrounds added if I need to take a breath. But I know that because I practice that while I'm downstairs. Oh, damn. I know at this bar, I lose breath. So I'll let those words fill in that part. So when I drop the mic, it fills in. And then when it comes back, it's me again. I had time to take a breath. But not everybody takes their shit that serious. You know what I mean? So a rough time I had was, I want to say yours, but it went well. I think it was performing at these bars, bro. These bars have house DJs. They like what they like. Shout out to Chris Rush, my favorite house DJ.
Shout out.
And I'm not talking about the genre. I mean, like, the people that DJ at a specific spot consecutively. That's like the house DJ. They usually have some $20 wired mic. And that's fine, but I'm a performer. So I'm going to be dancing. I'm going to be jumping up. I might climb on a table. I can't do that with 4 feet full of, you know what I mean? And a lot of times the mic's on track. So what I did was, I remember one time I projected myself over the track. And I had the vocals just loud enough to where me and that, you could hear what I was saying, but you could tell it wasn't coming from the mic. And it still worked because, to tap into what you said, the crowd was hype.
Yeah.
They were like, oh shit, he don't care that the mic don't work. He's still going. And some people like to see that. To get on stage, to go and play and hope everyone dances, to step in a ring and hope you don't get your ass knocked out, that takes courage, my boy. And everyone can critique. They can critique. Oh, that mix was trash. Or this nigga, he can't rap. Or I don't know, that fighter can't fight. That's easy to do. You could say whatever you want to say. But step in the ring. Get behind the Serato. Step in the booth. It's a whole nother beast. So
Because I bet your ass will be mumbling.
for sure.
That's what your ass gonna sound
It's
like.
not easy to do what we do, bro. It's not. And I feel
You step in front of a microphone.
it's not.
You
It's
start
not.
singing something.
You know?
You go down because this is gonna sound good, and it sounds like crap. Just saying. And
So-
you're like, yeah, that's 2 clicks on SoundCloud. Got it.
We have another sponsor that I want to shout out real quick. Shout out to not your sponsor. We did your sponsor already. Shout out to Hollywood Haircuts. They are downtown Bridgeport, Connecticut. The first 3 people that show me on the video that they follow them, they get a free haircut. I'll leave all that in the description. And also, too, I'll leave the description for these platters that we got. First of all, guys, how are the platters? They good?
Really good.
Got the munchies? These fat niggas ate all the shit.
I ate a lot. I ate my weight class.
Oh, man.
Tonight, so